Today is the day I'm gonna put the motor, trans, clutch, everything in the car all together, all as one. So pretty excited for that, but it is very cold outside. It's probably around 32 degrees, which I mean isn't that bad technically, but there's snow on the ground and everything. But yeah, I was having the garage warm up with my heater, and while that, I figured to clean the house a little bit, straighten up. My buddies pretty much lived at my house for the past 4 days. Let's just jump into this. I'm pumped. I'm ready to do this. Another thing is I've been thinking about getting a real camera and not doing this off my stupid iPhone. So if you guys have any suggestions on what camera's good, price range, best bang for your buck kind of thing, let me know in the comments. That'd be awesome. I'm not really sure. I'm looking at a couple, but honestly I don't really know what I'm doing. So if you have an opinion, leave a comment. That'd be great. Let's get started. I got this stuff on there, and then I didn't put Loctite or anything on here yet. I just wanted to snug it, make sure all the threads are okay. And now I'm gonna take out each one, put Loctite on it, put it back to hand tight or whatever, snug. Do that for all of them, and then I'm gonna torque them to 100 foot-pounds. Alright guys, I was struggling a little bit because, well, first I got the clutch in, all good, that one's on, but however, I can't tighten these bolts, the actual clutch bolts. I can't actually tighten the clutch bolts because I don't have an alignment tool. So my buddy Justin, he has an Evo 2 and he knows more than I do about these, but he has one, so I'm gonna go over his house and get one. But also, I called him because I was struggling with the throwout bearing. I was so confused because it's like right now, without it being on the motor, or it's opposite. So it's all the way in, but the fork's all the way out, which is, it's hard to explain, but I'll tell you what I mean. Okay, so this is the throwout bearing. So it's all the way in right now. And then the clutch slave cylinder will go right here, pushing. When I push the clutch in, it'll shoot fluid down, and it will make this thing shoot that way. So, but I was so confused because the clutch fork is all the way out. So it didn't make sense to me, but he was explaining that once you put it on the clutch, it flips it, so this will actually move a little bit that way, so you'll actually have that clutch pedal. He made a little bit more sense, and I trusting him, so I was so mind blown by it. But so I'm gonna go to his house, pick up the alignment tool, hopefully get it on the, my goal tonight is hopefully get the trans on the motor, and then hopefully call it good for tonight. I'm not sure if I'll actually get it in the car, but yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy. I mean, with the setup I got, just because everything's already out of the car. And so, but the alignment tool, all you gotta do is stick it in there, make sure all the gears are together, and then stick it all the way so it's the clutch plates are level, if that makes any sense. Level. But yeah, so I'm gonna head there, get some food too, and see where we are after that. I think I look like a minion with this thing on. Banana. But that was weird. But so I just got back from Justin's. This is what I needed. This is a clutch alignment tool, I think the correct term is. And what you do is you put it in the hole. It lines up the gears, and so when the whole point of this is you loosen the clutch, you put it in there, align all the gears, and then you tighten the clutch so it's all stuck together, and then that makes it very easy to get this shaft right here, this shaft in. So right when you need it, you just slide it right in. Woo! I'm gonna show you. It's really simple. I'm gonna show you anyways, because I'm awesome. I don't know why. Let's do it. I seriously look like a minion though. Let's do this. Alright. Alright, so I think nope. Alright, so I have to loosen these. So I didn't think I needed this. I'm like, I'll just guess, you know, but no, it's not possible. I would not. So what you do, take this little thingy, put this into that, and you see how it's like offset, like that hole back there is like higher than it. You just gotta do it so then the shaft will go in. We're gonna do this. Find the second disc. There's a second disc. See what's going on. And then we're gonna tighten these. I looked up the torque specs. I think it's 25 pounds. So I just, I didn't know. So I Googled if I use Loctite on these pressure plate bolts, and a lot of people said don't do it because it melts. And if Loctite melts, then it could loosen the bolts actually. So I'm gonna take their word for it and not do it. But this is how it should. This is how deep it should go in. It shouldn't go to like half. So I got all of them tight, so now I'm just gonna use the torque wrench. I just hand tighten them because 24 pounds, 25 pounds is not a lot. So I don't know, I'm not happy with this setup because I have the extension, and extensions minimize torque. It like affects it. It doesn't do as much if you have an extension, but so I set it like 2 pounds above 24, so it's the best I got. If you don't like it, I don't know what to do. So here we go. When you're doing this, make sure you're not just zipping this one down. Make sure you're tightening, say, just to put it in perspective, 4 turns, 4 turns, 4 turns, 4 turns, 4 turns. Don't just crank this one down because that makes this plate shift and bad things happen. So I think I'm gonna call it a night. I got the clutch all done. It's all torqued. That's ready to go in. Throwout bearings ready to go in. Even though, like I said, I'm confused about it, but hopefully it works out. Worst case, it doesn't work out. The motor's not in the car, so I just have to slide the trans right off. Yeah, I wanted to put it together, but I have to work in the morning. I get up at like 5, so I'm gonna call it a night. But I am happy that everything worked out. I didn't run into any problems, which Evo, you never know. But yeah, so that's a great news. Hopefully I can get it in the car soon. I don't know, it's hard to plan these things out with the weather because I don't like working in the cold. All you touch is metal, and metal gets cold. I'm gonna pull all the cars back in the garage, call it a night. It's been real. Awesome video. Surfing, dude. This is what I learned. The Shaga. Shaga. Just do this. It's like lax, bro. I guess. I don't know. Good night, guys. Woo!
Feel this way forever. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.